Yo.
Say first and foremost, we got to give our praises to Yahweh,
Hashem, Yahushua,
Hashem,
Rakadash.
and I thank the Most High Yahweh for bringing the sons of Jacob together, say with the Israelites,
Right.
that the Most High put upon our spirit to become one camp. Okay. So saying all that to say this, and I would like to give a shout out to the Akim that preaches the same truth as the spirit of the gospel of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. But first and foremost, we're gonna dig in Esau Edom,
That's right.
the so-called white man, right?
Right. It's gone.
That been a vagabond on the earth, been terrorizing the children of Israel,
Right.
which consists of the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
That's right.
Okay? So they look as a bounty, a warrant out for his arrest.
Right.
Worldwide. Okay? Worldwide.
Right.
So Yahushua have say a warrant out for his arrest. And we're gonna start, if you will, Aki. We're gonna give him his judgment before we get into the destruction. Genesis 4 and 8. Start at Genesis 4 and 8. Say if you will.
Genesis.
Take your time, Mark. We ain't no rush.
Genesis chapter 4 and 8. It says, and Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him.
Okay, stop right there. If you will, pull Genesis 27 and 41. So the reason the so-called white man have a warrant out for his arrest because he slew his brother Abel.
Right.
Okay? Okay? So, but if you real, jump down to verse 13 and then read it through verse 15.
Genesis chapter 4 and 13. And Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear.
You see, and that's what he do, the so-called white man. Once he get himself into some trouble, now he don't want to suffer the consequences.
Right.
So now he done something so wicked. Now he can't bear it.
Right.
Okay, read on. I'll read it through verse 15.
Goes on to say, verse 14, behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me. And the Lord said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold.
Right.
And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him.
That's what I want. That's good. So the so-called white man, right? The Most High put a mark upon him. He took his melanin, okay? He took the pigmentation out of his skin. Once he was a color, once he had melanin,
Right.
okay? So the Most High put a mark upon him so people will understand that he is Cain.
Right.
So he will be, okay, now, pull it. So Cain is Esau in the reincarnation.
Right.
Okay? So he have a perpetual hatred for Jacob. He have a perpetual hatred for his brother. So, okay, pull it out. Pull whatever you want to pull.
It's the book of Isaiah 34, verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. And it's a lot. Backing up what the brother was saying, man. The Lord calls Esau, Idumea, the people of his curse. But when in the Bible do you see Esau being cursed down by the Most High?
That's right.
When is there actually a time you can read in the scriptures where the God cursed Esau?
That's right.
It's not going to be in there, man, because it's going to be in his past life, man.
That's
When he
right.
was king
he got cursed with that mark. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's why they don't got melanin. That's
Right.
why when Isaac saw Jacob, he said, "I Shashua, man." That means
Right.
to be wasted, because his melanin was wasted away from him at birth
Right.
because of the sin of his past life, man.
Right.
That's right, huh? That's right.
Come. Come.
That's right, huh?
So you want Isaiah, Genesis 27 and 41?
Come.
Genesis 27, verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then I will slay my brother Jacob.
Come, you see?
Come.
That's the reason the so-called white man have a bounty upon his head.
Right.
Who is going to come and recompense the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans?
Right.
Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ,
That's right.
which his name is Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the father of the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
Yah is he, Howell is he is, who he exists. Our Savior, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shai, Yah is he, Howell Shai, he saves or he delivers.
Right.
Okay? So, Esau, Edom, he have a bounty upon his head. And it goes back to who gave him the blessing. If you can receive it, it was Isaac, which was Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
If you can receive it.
The
It's
regeneration.
okay? So, Babylon the Great, Aki, you want to speak on it, you can. But Babylon the Great, spiritually known as Sodom Egypt,
Right.
all hell is about to break loose. Okay? War is coming to this land. Death, famine, famine of the word, the wickedness of the so-called white man, Esau Edom,
Right.
bring hell on the children of Israel.
Right.
We're constantly being downtrodden, walked on, stomped, hey, spit on. You know, that's how they treat us.
Right.
Okay? So until they are that we ain't nothing, but soon come, they're gonna find out who we are via the scriptures.
That's right.
All hell about to break loose. Thermonuclear destruction.
God. Jeremiah 51 verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul.
Right.
Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense.
That's right.
Nuclear destruction.
God.
ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missiles.
That's right.
200 million. They're fixing to come burn this place to a crisp.
That's right.
Thus said the Lord, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Yah is he, that is the true God of the Israelites.
That's right.
Consist of the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Okay? Fire and nuclear destruction.
Go.
Go ahead and pull it up.
This is Malachi chapter 4 and 1. But behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly, shall be stubble.
That's right.
And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall not leave them neither root nor branch.
Who are the most proud? The so-called white man, Esau Edom.
That's right.
Then you have the 2/3 of our wicked people. The Most High say the day will come that it will burn as an oven.
That's right.
What can make this place burn as an oven? ICBM, nuclear, intercontinental, ballistic missiles.
That's right.
The Most High say he's not going to leave no root nor branch, okay? That means he's going to come and annihilate this place.
That's right.
So-called, okay, well not so-called, virgin daughter of Babylon, AKA, say America. That's what coming to this place, okay? Pull it up. Keep out the time, up.
Book of Sirach 7 and 17. Humble thy soul greatly, for the vengeance of the ungodly is fire and words.
That's right.
So you're ungodly. We understand that 2/3 of our people they're not going to hearken to the voice of the Most High, to repent and turn back to the Most High, the God of the Israelites, which consists of the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Well, we going to get from y'all.
Sirach 7, verse 17. Humble thy soul greatly, for the vengeance of the ungodly is fire and words.
And so, hey, look, so the godly, we're going to humble ourselves, okay?
That's right.
We're going to turn back to the Most High to keep His laws, statutes, and commandments, starting with the best of our ability, and follow the Most High the best of our ability,
right.
okay? But the unjust, which will start with the 2/3, and the heathen, but they don't matter no way.
Right.
But they're not going to change their wicked ways, so they will be fuel for the fire of the intercontinental ballistic missiles.
That's right.
Okay?
Got you. Appreciate it.
Go ahead and pull it up.
Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 31.
Right.
It says, Behold, I'm against thee, O thou most proud, saith the Lord of hosts. For thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee.
Who is the most proud? Who is the most proud? The so-called white man.
Right.
And also, you can go with the wicked 2/3 of our people. They are the most proud. Okay, read on now.
Goes on to say, verse 32. And the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall raise him up. And I will kindle a fire in the cities, and it shall devour all round about him.
So the Most High Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, He going to send His son, followed by the Archangel Michael, pursuing to the intercontinental ballistic missiles,
Right.
which will be 200 million. The Most High is going to He's going to kindle a fire in this wicked kingdom,
Right.
aka spiritually known as Sodom Egypt.
You got a precept up.
Go ahead and pull it.
Precept come from the book of Isaiah. Book of Isaiah, chapter 66, and verse 15. Behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
The Most High Yahweh is going to come with fire. And what
Right.
that means is Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, via the angels, the Archangel Michael, being accompanied or is going to crack the firmament
Right.
behind Yahushua, and they're going to bring their chariots,
What do the world ignorantly call UFOs?
Yeah, with the world, they're going to call UFOs. And they're going to be spitting laser beams.
Right.
And they're going to be zapping people, turning them into dust, concentrated heat, or concentrated beam.
God.
I got you. Precept.
Go ahead and pull it off.
God.
Go.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verses 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, some to shame and everlasting contempt.
Come. So it's going to get so bad in this place. Virgin daughter of Babylon.
Right.
So this is for the hopeful elect, the
right.
1/3, the house of David. Okay? It's going to take some spiritual divination. Michael the Archangel is going to have to stand up. Okay? So that's how bad it's about to get in this place.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
So if you want to speak on it?
Man, whatever you saying, man,
You know?
Yeah, man. Like the brother was going into. The times we're coming into, Jacob's trouble, it's going to be a forerunner for Yahweh Shai, you know what I'm saying? So in the time of Jacob's trouble, what you see coming upon the earth right now, all right, as America is beginning to collapse, you understand? As these nations, the kings of the East, right? Russia, China, Germany, as they start to come together on one accord and they start to depart from America, they start to, draw away their forces and their what do you call that? Like arms embargoes. Because,
Right.
these nations back then, man, they used to pretty much be in a tight bond, you know what I'm saying? You had the United Nations. But now these nations are beginning to depart from America and they're all, getting ready to come up against Babylon the Great. And they're going to end up destroying the Babylon the Great with ICBM nuclear missiles in World War III. See, and that's really Jacob's trouble. You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
Jeremiah chapter 50 and 29. It says, "Call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about. Let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her works, according to all that she hath done. Do unto her, for she hath been proud against the Lord, against the Holy One of Israel."
So the Most High, okay, you want to speak on it? Go ahead, speak on it. Hey, look, the Most High, he gonna put the spirit upon the kings from the east to bend the boat round about, first north of Babylon. Okay? Read it again for me, y'all.
This is Jeremiah 50 and 29. "Call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow."
And so the Most High, he called in all the archers. He called in all these heathen nations that was once saying bad with the virgin north of Babylon.
Right.
So he called all these, the kings from the east, to come and send the, look, intercontinental ballistic missiles. Read, all right?
"Camp against it round about, let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she hath done, do unto her, for she hath been proud against the Lord, against the Holy One of Israel."
So the Most High is raising the kings from the east. Who's the most proud? The so-called white man. Not only just the so-called white man. Hey, look, if you go to Psalm 83, which is Moab, you like him, he gonna slide through. He ain't gonna get away, So hey, look, the Most High is fixing to call the kings of the east to come and bend the bow and let none of the archers. They not gonna miss their target. They gonna be on point for all 48 states of AKA Babylon the Great, well, AKA United States of America, which is Babylon the Great.
Right.
Okay?
That's right.
I take go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 51 and 1. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind, and will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her and shall empty her land, for in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about."
And that destroying wind goes back to the ICBM and the Intercontinental Ballistic Missiles. Okay? Okay, roundabout. So he's gonna have all the kings of the east.
Right.
And he's gonna be surrounding, AKA United States of America, Babylon the Great, roundabout. She's not gonna have nowhere to run nor hide. Okay? Okay.
Last verse on this one. Verse 3. "Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow.
Woo!
And against him that lifted himself up in the brigandine, and spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her hosts."
Come on, and that burgundy is like a I want to say like an armor.
Yes, it's like a body.
It's armor. So this place, it ain't gonna have no protection. It won't have no type of defense against the ICBM,
That's right.
Intercontinental Ballistic Missile. Okay? So by the time we get short, I'll kind of cut it off.
I got you. Last precept.
Go ahead and put it.
Jeremiah 4 verse 7. It says, "The lion is come up from his thicket, and the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way.
That's right.
He is gone forth from his place to make thy land desolate, and thy cities shall be laid waste without an inhabitant."
All praise to Yahweh Bashem Al-Bashai,
Right.
the Most High Yahweh. He's going to send an army which it will not have anything to do with, say, a man. It's going to be 200 million ICBM, Intercontinental Ballistic Missiles.
That's right.
And the reason the Most High Yahweh called it an army because they're going to be in formation.
That's right.
For all of the heathen nations turn their back on their level. Babylon the Great, aka known as spiritual Sodom Egypt.
That's right.
Speak on it, dog.
That's why he called Yahweh a Sabaoth, man. You know, the Lord of hosts.
Come.
Because he has many hosts, you know? Armies, man. He has armies in the heaven. He has the army of the missiles. 200,000 missiles, man. That's a part of the Lord's hosts. He got evil angels, he's got righteous angels, and all these other nations are the Lord's hosts.
That's right.
So that's why we call him Yahweh a Sabaoth, because he's a man of war, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Like, that's what he does.
That's right.
That's right.
I got one more precept. Deuteronomy chapter 32 and 39. See now that even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
So when that day comes, the wicked, where the gods, the you false gods, that y'all heathen are serving, including the 2/3, who are going to deliver out of the hand of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. None going to be able to deliver.
That's right.
It is great death, bad destruction, famine of the food, famine of the word, which is one of the worst. Hey, Exodus 15:3 say, for the Lord Yahweh is a man of war,
Come on.
and Yahweh is his name.
I got a precept. I got one more precept.
Pull it.
One precept.
Pull
Come from
it.
the book of
Pull it.
Zephaniah, chapter 1, and verse 17. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord Yahweh, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath. But the whole land shall be devoured by fire, by the fire of his jealousy. For he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land.
They won't be able to buy their weight. They won't have enough silver or gold.
That's right.
But you know, hey, so we're going to close out on this one. So we're going to give, hey, look, I just want to thank the Most High Yahweh again
Good.
for joining up with these brothers.
Right.
Hey, look, I love every bit of it.
Good.
And look, as long as we got breath in our bodies, until Esau Edom come with his full force
That's right.
to get us off these streets, but we're going to do what we got to do until the Most High take us, whether we die or whether we get beamed up in them chariots. So we're going to preach his gospel
right.
until the end.
That's right, man.
All praise to Yahweh, by Shem, Yahweh Shai.
Good.
Come. Keep.
Shalom.